So we are back. So this is where we saw in the last video. So we have a dictionary called customer 1 and customer 2, which has 3 keys: name, age, balance, and millions. In the first example, we have saved list as a value to these keys. In second example, we have saved tuple as values to these keys. So what did I tell you about tuple? What did I tell you about list? In list, when you are passing certain information, it can be changed in the future. But when you do that in a tuple, you cannot change it. It cannot be changed. It cannot be modified. So I have in customer 1, please note, Sachin, Virat, Saina is in a list, age is also in a list, and balance is in millions is also in a list. That means everything can be changed in the future. In the second example, name is also in a circular bracket, age is also in a circular bracket, and balance in millions is also in a circular bracket. So cannot be changed. Now see. So how do we access second customer name? Easy. Access the name, which will give you list, and then second element of the list. Customer 1 name will give you full list of name, and if we add 1 to the end, we will get the second element of that list. So the full command will be as below. Customer 1 name, and I am indexing it, so I am giving the position second, so the element is 1, tried, and Virat should be your answer. Similarly, if you want to get the age of third customer, this is how you're going to pass it. Same thing that you learned in the previous videos, whereby we saw how to retrieve information about a customer in terms of their city, their balance, so on and so forth. Now recently Saina has won many tournaments, and we want her balance to increase by 100. How do we do it? There are 3 methods to it. First, we'll go by the long method, and slowly and steadily we will make it shorter. So in method 1, first we have to get the balance of Saina, save it in a variable called Saina balance. In the next step, we are going to add 100 to it and save it in Saina new balance. Then put back the value to customer 1 dictionary at appropriate place. Too much of confusion, isn't it? But look at the code below. Saina balance, customer 1, balance in million, positioning, and then we are adding 100, whatever it is, million or rupees or 1000, doesn't matter, new balance. See, this is a little confusing as per the feedback from couple of students, but it is always good practice to know all the methods, so that's why we are showing it to you. Shorter method, get Saina's balance, add 100 right there, and then save it in Saina new balance. Easy. Instead of having these 2 extra lines, I am putting it in 1 balance and getting the new balance. Now I do not want to write 4 lines and 3 lines. I want it to be as short as possible. How do I go about doing it? So once you understand what we are doing, you can do it all in one step using the operators. We are going to come to 6 operators that we use in Python. So currently we are using plus equals to. As you might have guessed, plus equals to means that add the value to the existing value and assign it back to the same place. Use this method from now on to increase the value. There is no gap between plus and equals to. So method 3, very easy. Customer 1, balance in millions, 2 plus equals to 100, and we get the balance. Same thing I want you to do it for Virat, but the balance has to be increased by 250. This has to be done without looking at the answer, the output. This has to be done purely with integrity, whereby you don't look at the answer, you execute it by yourself, make mistakes. It is always advisable to make mistakes and then correct it by yourself, other than thinking of getting the answer in the first go. Making mistake is a very good practice. As a programmer, you learn where you're going wrong, and one fine day you will realize that you have become a pro. So very important. Just the same way there is a plus equals to for increasing, there is a minus equals to for decreasing, and asterisk equals to for multiplying. Use it for your advantage. exercise. We add 100 3 times to China, so that the balance would be 300 million. So I was talking about rupees, so this lecture is a little old. So, and we added 250 to Virar. Now using the minus equals to operator, restore the bank balance that initially was. Try it out and try to break your question, because the answers slowly will be revealed in your question itself. Break it into smaller part and execute it, and you will understand how easy and interesting this can be. Just like list had list inside them, and you can have dictionaries inside dictionaries. That means for a value of key we can have dictionary, and we can keep going as deep as we want. Please remember the property where one kind of object is within the same kind of object. It is called a nested situation, a nested value. So this is very, very important. If somebody asks you what is a nested function, you should know what we are talking about. Remember this. I'm sure if you are aware of other programming languages, this should also be very easy for you. So we have seen nested list before. Below is an example of a nested dictionary. Notice we can mix and match. While some values can be tuples, some can be list, and some can be dictionary as well. Dictionary within dictionary. So customer 3, name. See the squiggly bracket here, name, colon, name will not be changed. Age definitely will be changed, because every year we add 1 year to our current age. And monthly balance. See, there is a dictionary within a dictionary, because there is a squiggly bracket here. Nested function. I am giving details about Sachin for so many months, Virat so many months, Saina. Very nice and easy. Value for name key is a tuple. Since name is unlikely to change, value for age is a list, because of course age will change every year. And monthly balance, of course, will also be in a list in this manner, because every month it will just keep on adding, right? If you see, there's an increasing trend here, so it will add. One more thing before we move on to the next topic. Say we have many variables, how do we know which type it is without printing it? Remember your friend in programming called type and empty circular brackets. Within the bracket you pass the name of the variable which type you want to know. So I have commented out this is a list. So I have a random list, a random tuple, and a random dictionary. Of course, this is passed in this manner because it has to have a key and values. So type of my random dictionary, I have kept it random dictionary for your understanding, so that you understand it easily. You can give any name for that matter. So this is a dictionary. Similarly, type of my random tuple would be tuple, list would be list. If I give integer, type 563 within bracket, circular bracket, integer. If I give type true within bracket, it will be a boolean. So if I know the type of string, my name is Koel, type my name is Koel, because it is a character, the sentence are characters, so it has been passed in apostrophe, it's a string. So now dictionary comes to an end, and we are ready for the next pillar of programming called loops. Thank you.